Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. As you can see, there's been a terrific atmosphere here. There is great expectation, excitement, and it has built nicely in these idyllic conditions. Conditions which are certainly playing their part in creating a glorious ambience. It's quite a struggle to get in here, points of access hard to come by, and an awful lot of people gathering to get through the gates, but regardless of that, there's a great feel here and much excitement for the game ahead. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely picture perfect for a game of this nature. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And back it goes. Now it's Mbappe. Poor pass that, sloppy. He can run onto that. Now it's Havertz. It's a goal kick. Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Mbappe. Now who's going to be first to this? Mbappe might just make this. Mbappe. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now the counter. Gets his pass away. Oh, that's a key interception. Could move up a gear here. And it's played forward. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Mbappe, it's a pretty loose pass. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Oh, that's a fine interception. Ronaldinho did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Camavinga. Mbappe. Diving header! Great effort. He flew in with courage.
Messi may have slightly misjudged the timing, but there was nothing wrong with the intent.
Tomori gathers from the goal kick. Now it's Mbappe. Eto'o. Eto'o unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Van Dijk makes the interception. Camavinga. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, he's bustling through. Havertz! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Havertz really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
In for a header! Harmlessly behind. He's played him through. It's Ronaldinho! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Referee has just said play on. Alaba. Well, that is one way to stop him. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. And he's heaved it away. Forwards and with intent. And it's Messi. Eto'o. Eto'o showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Havertz. And he's away. Can he finish? Surely this time. That was a matter of inches.
That's just plain unlucky. There were many, me included, who thought that was going in.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Big chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Alaba is there, and he can get that clear. Driving forward. And he welcomes it in. He's shifting through the gears here. Xavi. Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's the chance to counter. Now it's Eto'o. Mbappe. Chance to break. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Played out to the left flank. Rice.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Mbappe. Tomori gets the better of his opponent and gets the ball. And we've reached half-time. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. Reflections on the first half?
Well, there's one standout, Peter, that needs improving, and that's the passing. All too often it's been found wanting, you know, much to the frustration of everyone around, and I'd go so far as to say that it's the biggest contributor as to why we have the scoreline we do.
Can he put it away? Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
It's their second corner of the game. Tomori can get it clear. Can he finish? He's done very well to get to that.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra-sharp.
Looking for the runner. Oh, important interception. Oh, good take in a good area. Has a go! It's there!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class. Real class.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Arsenal draw first blood here.
Oh, half-time has been a blessing for this team. You know, what a great start to the second half.
Spread neatly. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Messi. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Havertz. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Ronaldo gets flagged offside. Now it's Mbappe. He is through here. Mbappe. So what can they make of this? Gets his pass away. Moved forward and quickly so. And that has left him in a heap. Lovely ball into space. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Havertz.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement.
Chance for the header! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Nicked it back promptly. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Picked out brilliantly. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Van Dijk cuts out the pass. Spread out to the left. Now here's the delivery. Oh, that was vital.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Close. Oh, shooting chance! And he's there to make a great save.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. He's left his man. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Mbappe, who has made his impact already. And they can counter here. Now it's Eto'o. Messi, he's found a way through. Now the finish! And he was alert to it.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Threads one in. Oh, great defending. That needed doing.
Besiktas might just end up kicking themselves after that. If they're lucky enough to get another, it has to count.
And that has put paid to that. Havertz. Mbappe is wide and looking to get onto this. Poor pass that, sloppy. Mbappe! And that would have been game, set and match.
Mbappe really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
Oh, that looks a cracking ball. And the shot! It's there! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! Was there ever any doubt?
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. All square again into the dying minutes.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Joao Felix. Oh, well played. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Showing great feet there. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Chouameni. And that's it. Passion and panache and perseverance, and in the end, parity. A really good game to watch. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result, in my opinion.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football to which we look forward immensely. It's hardly a surprise that everybody has come here in their droves, this being a fixture that has received so much coverage in the days leading up to it. And it's good to see that we have a good contingent of visiting fans by the look of it too. The atmosphere is amicable, the conditions do bring out the best in everyone, and I think we're all looking forward to a feel-good game. It is a venue this which simply adds to the spectacle of the game. It's Salah! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Mohamed Salah demonstrated great strength there. I mean,
Can he put it away? He scores! Two, and we've barely begun here.
Besiktas clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Besiktas get themselves a two-goal cushion.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Nedved. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Mbappe. Puyol. Well read, and the danger is averted. Maldini cuts it out. Out to the right. Now, who's going to be first to this?
That right side seems to have become a very good outlet for them now. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Well, the defence have two choices: deal with the man or deal with the space.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And it's Hullet.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And the shot! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Fabinho does well to get it back. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Crossed in again. Great leap! Just off target.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, nicely intercepted. Good spot, he's seen the run. Mohamed Salah, he's had a hit! Yes! And they are pulling clear here. It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked a scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
He's made it two, and no doubt he's hungry for more. Besiktas take a three-goal lead, and they are romping out of sight. And that's a throw-in. Defending was strong and firm. Oh, it's come loose. Eto'o. Mohamed Salah! And that has forced the very best out of the keeper. He's gone for goal! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, I think a little eagerness just got the better of him. He may have been thinking about back-page headlines there. Besiktas couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Pirlo. No surprise at all that this is the guy who's had such a positive impact.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team...
And the shot! They've done it! And they are right back within touch! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
Bayer Leverkusen give themselves a fighting chance. Back in with... And a header! It's a goal! Back within one! They have them in their sights again! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
We have got ourselves a game here.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Shot a goal! He's got a goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, that's a fine interception. Real chance here. And through to the goalkeeper. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. This possibly the last play of the half. Pirlo with the short one. Looking for the runner. Decent ball. Opts to play it back. Driving on, he could shoot here. Defenders on the back foot. João Cancelo spots it and intercepts. Poor pass that, sloppy. And that could set him on his way. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Besiktas playing their part in a real slugfest here. A glut of goals, and nothing to suggest much is going to change. Caution certainly not on the agenda here, from both sides. The second half then, just getting going. No changes at the interval from either side. Played out towards the right wing.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Header! Goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
Devoid of any complexity, but boy was that certain.
Well, I don't think he could have asked for a better ball in there, Peter. All he had to do was get in position.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. So we have a breakthrough. Now, massive leap! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Now it's Xavi. Ronaldinho. Nice bit of trickery. He's left his man. Well, he is the type of character who rises to this sort of challenge, and he will be back for more. Oh, that's a key interception. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, that's clear cut. It's a free kick. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Lovely ball into space. Corner. Have their second corner now. And that has been cleared. Oh, well played. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And he has shown him a yellow card. Gets his pass away. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Well, to be honest, he thrives on this type.
Hello! Oh, wonderful! What a goal! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And with that goal comes comfort. Well, that was wonderful in every regard. Vision, concept, and considerable accuracy.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. Bayer Leverkusen take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Chance! Nedved. And it's Van Basten. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Now it's Van Basten. There's the hit! It's in!
Oh, the invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Bayer Leverkusen grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And they can counter here. Poor pass that, sloppy. Maldini. Now it's Nedved. Pull it. The referee's awarded a free kick. Talk about singling someone out.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Now it's Mbappe. No, that's been intercepted. That looks a good ball through. And he's straight offside. So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 15, Xavi. Coming on the field, number 9, number 13, Federico Valverde. Substitution.
And that's been intercepted. Pullet, 2 goals to his name already. Spread out to the left. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Fabinho could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Oh, good spread. He's found a way through. Van Basten. João Cancelo, who does have an assist to his name. Cafu. It's Hullet. Mohamed Salah did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. He's got the shot away! It's in!
Bayer Leverkusen really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Played out to the right. Gets away from his opponent. Nice little ball through. Sends it forward. Look at the and the shot! No mistake! With so little time left, grandstand finish!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Substitution for Besiktas. Number 2, number 6,
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
number
Besiktas give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish. He's a sharp little ball here.
6 added minutes has been
Played out to the left flank. Nesta goes sliding in. It's run loose here. Nesta trying to keep this in. Bayer Leverkusen clearly now in lead preservation mode. It's a pretty loose pass. Davids. Well seen, saw that coming. Threads one in. Poor pass that, sloppy. And that is that. Quite a game, memorable for its fluctuation in fortunes and astonishing turnaround. Any reflections on... Well, a very good evening to you wherever you are. I do hope that you can join me in appreciating this truly beautiful evening, a night that is absolutely ideal for a game of football. The scenes here really are something, a beautiful picture under the floodlights. Traffic and transport round here, not the kindest, but regardless of that, the fans have found a way of getting here. There is a sense of theatre and the decibel levels are rising. It is a venue this which simply adds to the spectacle of the game it stages. One of the most impressive arenas in this part of the world. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Beckenbauer. Mbappe. He's shifting through the gears here. Now it's Eto'o. Mbappe. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And it's Salah. Mohamed Salah was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And here's Eto'o. And the shot! He's scored! Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. Besiktas didn't expect this, that's for sure. What can they do now? That is a brilliant interception. Threads one in. What a throw in. Tonali. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And he's running. Rummenigge! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Besiktas can start a counter here. He is through here. Oh, that's a key interception. Koundé. Moved on forwards. Now it's Mbappe. Gets his pass away. That's a super give and go. Lee Kang-in. Well, they've got it again. Mateus. And here's Eto'o. Great, can he finish? Oh, taken with style. And they're at it again in double quick time. There was to be only one outcome.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And that interception was most necessary. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Smoothly does it. Foot in. And that has left him in a heap. Shifted upfield. Mbappe. Mateus. Oh, they can break here. And that's a throw-in. Oh, super ball. Lee Kang-in. Eto'o. And a header! The message, it's bounced out! Oh, the ball's run loose here. That's a fine save!
Well, as Tesco, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
have their second corner now. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. And now a sudden chance to counter. Here it is, crossed in. And that's been won straight back. And he's big chance! And more, and more, and more! And the lead is 3! It is surely done!
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Well seen, saw that coming. Eto'o, played through into space. Mbappe, Eto'o, gets away from his opponents, goes in for the header! He's got a goal! Hot knife through butter, they have done it again! What a great header, got plenty on that.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
And he's done it again, he's got his second. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Rummenigge. Oh, important interception. Great chance! No, that's just wide.
Oh, it was the first touch to die for, and it set him up beautifully.
No, that's been intercepted. Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, what a mistake! There's the hit! Away from immediate danger. And there's the end of the first half. Well, that flew by. It was breathless stuff. It's been one-way traffic here after the first 45 minutes. A relentless barrage that looks set to continue.
Watch the screen for an information bulletin from the regional police department. Substitution.
And the action is back underway. Besiktas didn't have a great first half. They need a change of fortune. He's shooting! It's in! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to